Hello, everyone. Welcome back to episode 3 of our Minnesota Twins rebuild here on Out of the Park Baseball 27. Last we left off, things were looking okay. We were flirting with 500, playing decent baseball, but had a couple injuries to end last episode. Off stream, I played through two series, a four-game set against the Blue Jays, in which we only won one out of four, and then a three-game set against the Nationals, where we took the series 2-3. So 3-4 overall, nothing too crazy. We currently sit 20-18, one game back of the divisional lead. Very, very tight AL Central so far this season. The worst team is the Guardians, and they're 3 games under 500. However, some injury news. Byron Buxton picked up a knee contusion in our win against the Nationals. I made the executive decision to move him to the IL. It's a knee injury. I don't want Byron Buxton to play on a knee injury. Certainly don't want him fielding. So he's just going to the IL. Um, he has 9 days left on the IL. Recovery time is a week. So probably be 2 to 3 extra days. He'll just be sitting on the IL, but that is an infinitely more worthy trade off than him picking up a worse injury in the outfield. We are going to miss his bat, though. He's done really well for us this season. Already has 4 home runs, 8 doubles, OPS at 820, worth 1.7 whip. Phenomenal. Especially base running wise, he is in the 94th percentile for base running run value. That'll play. Good news is we did get Gio Urshela back, as he was our opening day second baseman, if you can believe such a thing. Came back, played in 2 games, got 3 hits, 2 runs, a double, and a homer. That'll play. At the moment, he is our starting second baseman. We'll see how he does defensively. So far, he's already worth -1 zone rating with an error. So we may have to shift some deck chairs around. He did play at third for Columbia, but the problem is third base is our most log jammed. We have Royce Lewis there right now, who has done pretty well. Only one error so far, 2.5 range, zero point 0.8 zone rating. And then we have Cody Clemens behind him, who can also do the job at third base. So I'm not all that interested in bumping either of those men down the depth chart just to give Gio Urshela at bats, but we'll see. Um, Nothing too crazy planned for this episode. We're just going to get through some games, have some pretty fun series coming up. We'll get to see the Guardians. At the moment, they're the worst team in the division. So clearly, we should sweep them. Marlins, Brewers, Astros. So some fun series coming up. But let's just get right into game one against the Guardians. I'm going to make one quick change. Then Kalen Culpepper is going to play it short. And then Vic Carantini can get the bat for Ryan Jeffers. I'm going to be playing Culpepper a bit more in this next week up until Austin. Wow, I'm blanking on his name. Austin Martin? Austin Martin? Austin Martin. I had Austin Meadows in my head. I'm like, that's not right. Until Austin Martin comes back. Culpepper is going to get some reps because, unfortunately, Culpepper is going to be the odd man out when Austin Martin returns. So, Taj Bradley on the mound for us, Gavin Williams for the Guardians, Walker Jenkins, Twins top prospect, number 22 in the country, is going to be playing center field for us while Buxton is hurt. So, super excited for that. Let's see what he can do leading off for us against the Guardians. Walked on a full count. You know what? We take those. All right, back to back full count walks. Gavin Williams, you feeling okay, buddy? Yeah, he's doing just fine. Struck out Matt Wallner. You know what? At least Trevor Larnach hit the bit. Oh no, not the error. Oh, they gave Rocchio the arrow at second. That's rough. Royce Lewis, bases loaded, hits it back up the middle. I will take that any day of the week. Gets us a run. Cody Clemens DHing today. And a wild pitch scores Luke Keeschel. That'll do. And Cody Clemens pops up foul. But we got 2 runs, and most importantly, Gavin Williams' pitch count is all the way at 30. That'll do. Uh-oh. Stephen Kwan and Jose Ramirez are aboard. Manzardo is safe at first. I understand what that play is showing. You know, first baseman has to go far for the ball. The runner beats the pitcher to the bag, but man, it just looks like such a slow toss. Especially when Manzardo has a speed of 30. Like, come on. It's not like the ghost of Billy Hamilton made him down the line as CJ Kafis hits it all the way to the wall. That will score at least 1. Yep, Manzardo stays at third. Gabriel Arias grounds to Culpepper. That'll be that. Well, remember when I said that Gavin Williams got to 30 pitches? Tosh Bradley, 24. So not looking quite as good. Gio Urshela is on second, though, for Walker Jenkins. Swing and a miss. Welcome to the big leagues, kid. All right, clean. But yeah, I mean, realistically, like the only other alternative to Walker Jenkins would be another prospect, in which case I might as well call up Walker Jenkins. And I'm not all that interested in having James Outman be the starting center fielder for a week. His bat just has not been there. That's caught at the track, Shirley. Thank you. Matt Wallner snags it in. The problem with this defensive configuration is we're not very good. Like, we have a slightly above average infield, except for Urshela, excuse me. Outfield, I think Jenkins is above average. Wallner's above average. There's a great arm. Larnach is just bad. Unfortunately, it is that objective. So Culpepper gets the runner. We move to the 4th. Vic Caratini and Gio Urshela are aboard for Culpepper. Hits it back to his counterpart. Down he goes. An idea that has been kicking around in my head is if, say, James Bell just Josh Bell? Josh Bell. If Josh Bell just simply can't hit, like at the DH spot, we move on from him. Larnach becomes the DH, and then Walker Jenkins is just our left fielder for a bit. Manzardo hits it to short. The throw in time. That could have been so much worse. Both of the starters are fighting for their life. The Guardians have turned to the bullpen. Royber Salinas in the game. Jenkins hits it up to center. Does not have the distance. I wish they had the number indicator for the feet and the range of the outfield wall. It would be helpful. Come on, Cody. Swing and a miss. I have a feeling Cody Clemens' day is going to be done. There we go. Caratini gets it down. Shallow, normal, normal. I believe the fielder wins that. Someone on Reddit, and this was like 3 out of the park baseballs ago, came out with like essentially a spreadsheet of like the range you need to be safe. And let me tell you, you're better off just never running. When in doubt, say no, have them hold up. Girashella walks. I'm going to pinch hit here. I'm going to have Brooks Lee get the bat for Culpepper. Little harsh on Culpepper, but Brooks Lee's bat's been pretty good this year. And he hits the ball so hard or so badly, depending on your angle, that it caused a fielding error on Rocchio. That is his second today. His fifth on the year. That's rough. He has a 70 error. Come on. That seems a little silly. All right, Walker Jenkins, bases loaded. His moment. Hits it to short, the throw to first in time. But we do get the go ahead run. Brooks Lee is going to short. That will be it for Mr. Taj Bradley. I think he definitely settled in, which was good. But man, my guys are really struggling to go deep in games. All right, David Festa, I believe in you. My belief in you is slightly waning. Chase DeLauder strikes out. That's huge. Jose Ramirez breaks my heart. Hits it into left field. Well, there goes that lead. Yeah, I just need to get Larnach out of left field. But I can't put him in right field. His arm's going to be worse. So the only other option is to DH him, which isn't great. Hey, 2-run shot, Trevor Larnach. Thank you, sir. Much appreciated. Royce Lewis swinging a miss. I'm going to pinch hit here. We're going to give Josh Bell the bat. Him and Cody Clemens at this point are more or less platooning DH, and neither of them are doing well, which isn't great. I am going to get, because the problem is, I think Taylor Rogers is a little too low on energy. I think Cole Sands I probably want for the save. So let's get Chafin warming up. Oh, that's going to be safe. Infield single. Yep. All right. I'll let him face CJ Kafus, and then that's it for Festa. There we go. Swing and a miss. We'll bring in Andrew Chafin to face Gabriel Arias. Can't check his swing. Very good. Rocchio hits it up and caught. All right. Pretty good there. All right. Vic Caratini is aboard. Walker Jenkins. They say he went around. Down he goes. Clean 8th from Andrew Chafin. I'm going to get Cole Sands ready regardless of if we get any insurance runs or not. Keishel pops up. Matt Wallner pops up. And last but not least, Trevor Larnach strikes out looking. Fair enough. All right. I'm going to make one quick defensive sub. Outman is going to come in and spell for Jenkins at center field. Cole Sands is going to come into pitch and face Jose Ramirez. I believe in him. Manzardo is aboard. CJ Kafus struck him out looking. All right, we take game 1 5-3. Pretty good from the pitching staff overall. I think the walks got to Bradley a little bit. Brooks Lee had an error. not great, but otherwise, no issue. All right, we're still getting scouting reports from all the draftee players. Nothing too crazy there. I am going to play game 2. Zebby Matthews on the mound. Let's give Gio Urshela a rest. Culpepper can take second and bat 9th. Let's have Brooks Lee bat 7th. Everyone's stamina should be okay. Yeah. All right. Let's rock and roll. We got Zebby Matthews. They got Tanner Bybee. The uninitiated would say Bibby. Matt Wallner with Luke Keeschel aboard. That is the easiest pop out of Rocchio's life. Larnach swings at the first pitch. It is in the outfield. Keeschel should score here, and he does. Pretty good throw, though, from Stephen Kwan. We are on the board. Royce Lewis lines out. All right. Zebby Matthews, definitely been our worst pitcher of the 6 guys that have started for us this season. Hopefully he can have a good start here against the Guardians. Josh Bell, I'm going to be honest. I need him to turn it around. Because if he doesn't, I am very tempted to just have Walker Jenkins be my starting left fielder the rest of the season and move Larnach to DH. I don't really think there's a downside to that plan. A grim error from Jose Ramirez. How many errors does he average a season? In mid-teens, it looks like he is already at 7. Yeah. I really wish, geez Louise, I really wish Out of the Park would. Why is Bo Naylor at shortstop? Are they just so desperate to get his bat in the lineup that he has the starting he wants to be in the starting lineup, so I assume the AI's solution. Oh my God, they're starting Austin Hedges. Okay. You know what? I'm not going to question it. I'm starting to see why they're last in the division, that they're putting Austin Hedges as their starting catcher and Bo Naylor in shortstop. Sometimes I wish I could save the AI from itself. Other times I don't. Luke Keeschel grounds out to end our fun there. Straining the bases loaded. Never a good feeling. Hashtag analysis. Josh Bell, get us started with a home run. Come on. To the moon. A line drive. That'll play. And also does not help that Josh Bell has minus speed, like 30. And the 25 is irrelevant with a speed of 30, but man. I think 30 is essentially the lowest it can go, because I believe Prince Fielder even had a 30. And no disrespect to him, but yeah, you can get slower than him on the base paths. Though he did attempt a steal on one occasion. Very nice RBI there from Culpepper. Walker Jenkins, they walked him. Luke Keeschel once again, bases loaded, and he struck out. He has left 6 men on today. Matt Wallner strikes out as well. We cannot punish. Clean 4th from Zebby. He's doing pretty good so far. I may have jinxed him. CJ Kafis is on 3rd. Valera pops it up. That's massive. Let's let him face shortstop Bo Naylor. No, he got it through in the outfield. I can't get over that the AI is dead set on Austin Hedges being their starting catcher. Do they have a 3rd catcher? No. Oh, that's what they're just never playing. Yeah, they're never playing David Fry or Nolan Jones. Instead, they're rolling out CJ Kafis every day, Chase DeLauder every day. Yeah, that's what they're doing. Well, I'm not going to question it. Though it would be my just desserts if Austin Hedges hits a ball like 300 feet into left field. Struck out. All right. Good work from Zebby there. Nothing for us in the sixth. My bullpen isn't looking too great. I'm going to see if he can get Stephen Kwan. All right, he gets him to fly out. Only 2 pitches also, which is nice. I'll let him face Rocchio. Swinging on the first pitch. Easy out. All right. I'm letting him face Jose Ramirez. Hits it deep to right. Caught in foul territory. Very good outing from Zebby Matthews. Extremely happy with that. 6 innings, 2 hits, 1 earned run, a walk, a K. 2 Ks, excuse me. Very, very happy with that. All right, Cody Funderburk for the 7th. Clean from him. He did need 16 pitches, which I'm not saying that's his limit, but that's essentially his limit. Which is kind of sad. But hey. Oh, Royce. That ball looked so inside it almost hit you. And Josh Bell struck out. All right, Brooks Lee, as long as you don't strike out, I'm happy. There we go. Line drive into center field. That'll play. That'll play nicely. Here's Ryan Jeffers. Hunter Gaddis into face. Fielder's choice. All right. Bottom of the 8th. Bo Naylor, do you do better or worse against lefties? You do worse against lefties. So I'll leave Cody in to face Bo Naylor, and that'll be it. That's what I get for getting cute. Hits it into the outfield. All right, I've seen enough. Ryan Burr is coming in to face Austin Hedges. There we go. Struck him out as expected. I would not hate a walk here. Fly out works even better. Rocchio hits it up to right and caught. All right. Very good from Burr. We're going to bring in Taylor Rogers for the save, unless, of course, we decide to score 3 runs here. That'd be nice. Culpepper gets us started with a line drive. Look at Kalen Culpepper. Look at our boy go. All right, Walker Jenkins walks. Come on, Luke. Don't strand him again, buddy. Hits it up to left and gone. 3-run home run. Luke Keeschel. It is no longer a save situation. Sit down, Taylor Rogers. All right, they intentionally walked Matt Wallner. Fair enough. I'll make a pinch hit here. Outman can get the bat for Larnick. And swing and a miss. All right, Royce Lewis. 0 for 5 today from Royce. Josh Bell. Grounds out. I was hoping he could put together a good day, but no dice. All right, Outman is going in left. I'm going to get Taylor Rogers warming up again in case Jose Ramirez hits this ball 400 feet. He hit it 40 feet. All right, Manzardo does get it up the middle. All right, anything less than an out here, I'm pulling Burr. Hits it softly to Culpepper. No throw. Or excuse me, Brooks Lee. Culpepper's at second. All right, bringing in the closer. Taylor Rogers is in for CJ Kafus. And Kafus hits it all the way to right and gone. Well, it is now a one-run ball game. David Fry is up. He lines out to Culpepper. Here's Bo Naylor. Hits it to first. Luke Keeschel waits for Rogers, and that's it. Well, Rogers did get the save. A little harsh on Burr's stat line there, but, we'll take what we can get. 3-hit day for Luke Keeschel. Very good. Matt Wallner and Royce Lewis going a combined 0 for 9 with 5 Ks. Isn't great. Ryan Jeffers' batting average continues to plummet. Oh boy. Yeah, we have some serious regression issues right now. All right, we are going to sim game 3 of the Guardian series. We lost 3-7. Walker Jenkins, 4-hit day, including a pair of doubles. Brooks Lee had a home run. Oh boy, Prelip got popped for 2. Chafin got popped for 3. That's a shame. He'd been really good this season so far. Funderburk got popped for 2. Ouch. All right, well, we take the series, which against a divisional foe, it's all you really can hope for. How's the draft? All right, there's still 14 more guys that we need to hear from. Drop that down to 8. All right, injuries. Buxton. Oh, yeah, good. So Buxton will only have 1 day on the IL where he would have been healthy otherwise. Pretty good. We get Austin Martin back in 4 days. Nothing too crazy. All right, let us play game 1 of the Marlins series. Mick Abel on the mound. Carantini is hot. Ryan Jeffers is what can only be described as ice cold. So he'll get a day off. Culpepper will go in for Brooks Lee and bat 9th. Sandy Alcantara on the mound for the Marlins. Oh boy. You know what, Mick? I believe in you. No, they got 3 runs aboard. All right, Walker Jenkins, solo shot. That'll play. All right, Royce, what do you got for us? Answer a hard grounder to second. Yeah, Royce Lewis he hasn't been bad this year, but he's certainly been bad recently, which is a problem because our middle infield organizational depth is pretty good. Luke Keeschel, is doing an admirable job holding down first. We don't have that many great third basemen. So that's not nothing as Keeschel hits it into the outfield. I am not running. If it says the ball is shallow or very shallow, it is essentially a guaranteed out. Just like don't run him. There we go. Wallner hits it. Was it fair? Was it foul? Who knows? All that's certain is it does score the run. Trevor Larnach, please. That'll play. We're just going to line drive you to death. That's essentially our plan. Did they get Wallner at third? They did not, thankfully. All right, Royce Lewis, come on. Man. I'm not at the point where we're benching Royce Lewis because I believe this is his 2nd year of ARB eligibility. And so I need to get him at bats before his contract gets expensive so that I know if he's going to be worth like $8 million. Josh Bell flying out. Never mind. The outfielder moved so slowly there. I assumed it was going to be easily caught. But I guess Kyle Stowers just could not be bothered as Carantini flies out there. All right, Gio Urshela, come on, buddy. Ground out to first. It did move Bell. I don't hate it. Culpepper hits it deep to right. Caught before the warning track. All righty. All right. Mick Abel is already nearing his pitch limit. Oh, is that? Hold on. 85. That's where the pitch count number is. It's all the way down here in the bottom. 85. Wow. I just did not see that. Okay. Well, now I know. I want to see if he can get me the fifth, though. He does get Marcy. Can he get Kyle Stowers? I hope so. Okay. I wasn't terrified there at all. Rhys Hoskins. Don't be early Phillies, Rhys Hoskins. Thank you. Much appreciated. All right. Very good ending to an outing there from our boy Mick Abel. The start of it was terrible. Keisha and Wallner are aboard. Wild pitch. So normally I would have Larnick take the pitch here to walk. However, that would bring the force out and double play back into it. I'd rather not. So I'm going to have him see this out. And they walk him anyway. All right. Royce Lewis, bases loaded for the crown. What is there left to say? Josh Bell, you are a hero for bailing out Royce Lewis. If Royce Lewis would have gotten doubled up there, I would have subbed him out of the game. Like Cody Clemens would have become it. Carantini flies out to the end of the inning. Bases loaded, one out. Not our best showing ever. All right, David Festa is going to come in for the sixth, and he allows Norby to hit a solo home. Connor Norby doesn't look that bad, to be fair. He didn't do great with the Marlins last year, but looks like he has some power. Defensively at second base, he's not great. Still, I have seen worse. Oh, Walker Jenkins is hurt. And he's out 6 weeks. Well, our top prospect is now out for less than 2 months. That sucks. All right, James Outman is going to come in to take center field. Oh, that's terrible. Our prospects are dropping like flies. Or I say our center fielders, rather. Our center fielders are dropping like flies. Outman will obviously come in to take center field. Festa, can you give me the seventh, buddy? Thank you. Old buddy, old pal, old friend. All right, Larnick and Royce Lewis are aboard. Josh Bell hits it right to the second baseman for a double play. Even when Royce Lewis finally gets aboard, Bell lets him down. Carantini walks. Come on, Gio. Hits it past the second baseman. That'll score one. Vic Carantini is bold, and he's in at third. Very good, sir. Culpepper. Yeah, struck out looking. All right. That'll be it for Festa. Whoa. I already knew that. All right. We're going to bring in Justin Tapa for the eighth. And he immediately allows a solo shot to Kyle Stowers. Nice. And Norby gets it down. I think Justin Tapa's days might be numbered. Thank you, Gio. I'll let him face Xavier Edwards. Here we go. Outman is there. All right. Well, could have been worse, but ball game is now tied. Here's Outman. Struck out looking. I mean, the problem with center field is that Outman is a defensive first outfielder, and his bat has been terrible. So I can't put him at center, which means I have to call up. I essentially have to call someone up from the minors for like 2 days. And then when Austin Martin gets back, I might move some guys around. Clean inning for Cole Sands. Let's see if we can walk off the Marlins here. Larnick hits it into right field. That's down. We have a runner. Royce Lewis. Please, Royce. I beg of you. Hits it back up to the pitcher, and they get Larnick at second. I am going to become the Joker. Josh Bell, 2-hit day already, and that's exactly where it's going to stay. How many pitches was Sands at? 12. Okay. Carantini, walk us off, buddy. He did not. All right, we're going to extra innings against the Miami Marlins. I'm going to get Andrew Chafin warming up, but my hope is that Sands can just give me this inning. That hope cratered into the earth like the asteroids of old. As Stowers hits a double, he's having quite the day for himself. Really? You're bunting? You've seen the quality of my bullpen. You think you need to bunt? Yeah, good. Deserved, okay. All right, we're bringing in Andrew Chafin to face Agustin Ramirez. It's a back up the middle. Very good from Culpepper. Down he goes. My barometer with the Ghost Runner is if the Ghost Runner scores, that's fine. You just can't let anyone else score. I expect both teams to score 1 run. And they have scored 2 now off the wild pitch from Andrew Chafin. And Norby gets aboard even. Oh, it is not Andrew Chafin's week. Another wild pitch. We are a line drive away from this being a 3-run ball game. All right. Well, we have to score 2 to tie, 3 to win. Vic Carantini on second does not help me. Cody, what's your speed? His speed's pretty good. I'm going to have Cody Clemens pinch run. Gio Urshela up to the plate. And he struck out looking. I'll give Culpepper the AB. He hits it up into left. That's a 2-run home run for the young shortstop. 393 feet. Tie ball game. Now I'm going to get Taylor Rogers warming up unless James Outman wants to announce himself to the world. Nope. Swing and a miss. All right, Luke Keisha, what do you got for me? Foul pop up. All right. So we're going to the 11th. The unfortunate news there is I burned Cody Clemens there pinch running. So now Ryan Jeffers is in to catch. I could have subbed Royce Lewis out there, but you know what? I have faith in the kid. Taylor Rogers is coming in to face the bottom of the Marlins order. That looked very strange. I'm not going to question it. Reef Snyder grounds out. Very good. Esturi Ruiz strikes out. All right. All we have to do is score Luke Keeschel and we win. All we have to do. Very simple. That helps. Wallner grounds out. We are a sac fly away. Trevor Larnach, they walk intentionally. I can't pinch run for him. We're out of people. Royce Lewis, be the hero. And he hits it up to center. That is caught. And now the decision. Average depth, good runner, normal arm. You know what? For science, I'm going to send him. So average, good, normal, who wins? So they win by a landslide. And Keeschel is out at home. Well, now we know. All right, Taylor Rogers, buddy. So sorry, but you got to do it again. Had it been only one out after the catch, I definitely don't send him. But it being two, might as well go for it. I should have known because the throw animation kind of started, and that should have been my indicator. Quit running on Ryan Jeffers. Did they just try to steal home? Did they? In You know what? I respect it. Fly out ends the inning. I did not have Esteury Ruiz getting caught stealing home on my bingo card, but maybe I should have. Josh Bell's going to get the AB, and that cowards. I get you want the double play ball, but come on. Ryan Jeffers. Well, they got their double play ball, so I guess my accusation of them being cowards is incorrect. All right, Gio Urshela. Gonna walk him too. Have you no shame? You're walking Gio Urshela. No disrespect to him. Kalen Culpepper. Can he be the hero again? Hits it up the middle, throw to first. They get him. We're going to the 13th. Connor Prelip is in. I am officially out of bullpen arms. Luckily, Prelip can go 2 innings if needed. Unluckily, he just had a full count walk to start his outing. And they run on Ryan Jefferson. Oh, God, I need to get a better defensive catcher. Oh, that's bad. Norby hits it down the line. That'll score both runners easily. 9-7, and we have yet to get a single out. Gio Urshela, they call that a hit, not an error. I mean, Prelip's just going to have to eat this. Like, I have no other option. So we get Edwards at least. I'm not walking Reef Snyder to get the double play ball. Like, we're past that. Maybe I should have as he hits it to the wall. Oh, man. I mean, the opportunity to win that was there 2 innings ago. We just couldn't do it. It's now a 4-run ball game. Asturias was just hit. No, I mean, Funderburk's at 55%. He can't pitch. There we go. Marcy swinging a miss. He sets the regular season extra innings record for strikeouts with 5. That's rough. That's a grim stat. Stowers hits it to center. Outman is there. Well, we have to score 4 to tie, 5 to win. James Outman, get us started. Swing and a miss. Luke Keeschel hits it up to center. I get fooled by these slow-moving fielders Because in my head, they're moving slow because it's going to be like the easiest pop up ever. Steal second, Luke. Thank you. All right, double play ball's gone. Come on, Matt. Hits it up to right and caught at the track. That should score Culpepper. 3-run game. Larnick? Nope. Yeah, I mean, the loss, extremely disappointing. I think we had our chance there in the 11th to do it. Couldn't. Credit to Taylor Rogers. I mean, pitched 2 innings clean. Prelip came in and got destroyed. Looks like they did actually give the error to Urshela in the play-by-play. They said they didn't, which is a little annoying. Okay, but now we have a problem, and it's called our top prospect is out for 5 to 6 weeks. All right, so when does Buxton get back? 3 days. Martin gets back in 2. Well, I think the smart money move is to call up Emmanuel Rodriguez and accept the fact that his bat may not be there, but defensively, think he'll get the job. So we're going to bring on Rodriguez. What's his speed? 70? That'll play. So he'll be our starting center fielder until Buxton gets back, much like our plan was with Walker Jenkins. And, he's currently out for 2 months. So maybe the center field position is just cursed. So he'll play center field for a little bit, and then we'll see what happens. All right, nearly all of the draftees on that second list have been scouted a bit more. Let me kill the filter. All right, so now we're going to go back to our 60 and above list and just get fresh scouting reports on all of them. Only 58 players. This is not looking like the greatest draft pool any of us have ever seen. All right. Well, let's play game 2. My bullpen is on life support right now. And so I'm really going to need Simeon Woods Richardson to get me a lot of innings, which he has not done at all this year. Royce Lewis is benched. That goes without saying. Cody Clemens is going to take third. We're going to have Gio Urshela DH. Jeffers is going to bat fifth. I got to get his bat going somehow. And then Culpepper can come in, bat ninth. A bit of a janky lineup, but, here I am. Wellner's at 100%. Larnick's at 100. Cool. All right. Let's go. Game 2. Surely this one won't go 14 innings or 13, however much that was. All right. You know what, Simeon? I believe in you. See? Never, ever punished. Emmanuel Rodriguez, first ever MLB at bat. What do you got? Walked him. Both Rodriguez and Walker Jenkins, full count walks on their first ever ABs. Is it a sign? For a millisecond, I thought Luke Keishel just hit that ball 400 feet. I was wrong. Matt Wallner hit it 40 feet. How are you going to go to first that quickly? Emmanuel has a speed of 70. I object. Not that it matters because, Larnick struck out anyway, but I feel like I should be able to object on principle. Yeah, I think with Ryan Jeffers, I just need to move him somewhere in the order to see if he can hit because I really don't want to. Oh, Cody Clemens to the moon? Nope, caught at the warning track. Because if Ryan Jeffers can't hit, I'm going to have to enter catcher purgatory at the end of this year. And I don't really want to enter catcher purgatory. It's not a good place to be. Simeon is on 29 pitches through 2 for those keeping track at home. Oh, brother. 2 on, no outs. Stowers pops it up. Thank you, Clemens. Strikeout here would be nice. Thank you. Down goes Rhys Hoskins. Ramirez. Grounder to second. Thank you, Culpepper. All right. Simeon is fighting for his life, but he's getting through. Thank you, Culpepper. Culpepper, listen. For a man with only 45 power right now, he is on pace to hit, what would that be, 30 home runs in a full season of games? That'll play. I really do have a hard decision to make when Austin Martin gets off the IL. Keishel pops up to end the inning, but we did strike first. There we go. Clean. The sky just changed. Terrifying. All right. Clean through 5. See if Cody Clemens can do literally anything. Hey! Cody Clemens is indeed capable of hitting the baseball. It is good for us to be reminded of that. How many doubles is that for him on the season? 3. Like I said, it's good we're reminded. Brooks Lee hits it in and foul. Wah, wah, wah. Gio Urshela DH is not where I thought I would be in my life, especially like a month into the season, but here we are. Maybe they'll drop it. Nope. All right. Still 1-0. Simeon is on 88 pitches. I'm going to get Funderburk warming up in case there's trouble. Otto Lopez is aboard. You know what, Simeon? You got Norby. Get him. Bang! And he did. All right. Very good from Simeon with Richardson. 6 shutout innings. That'll play. The fact that our offense has given him like no run support whatsoever is regrettable. Nothing in the 6th either. All right. Funderburk's going in. Just get me 1 inning, dude. I may be in the camp of just trading a prospect for a good reliever. Like, mentally, that's where I'm at. Funderburk's also won 20 pitches. Oh, boy. Anything on offense? Ryan Jeffers is aboard. I am going to pinch run for him with Outman. Just get a little bit more speed on the base pad. Clemens swing and a miss. You know what? At least Brooks Lee hit the ball. He didn't hit it far, but at least he hit. All right, Caratini is coming in. Catch. I don't love pinch running in that way because now I've burned like my only good defensive outfield sub. Rhys Hoskins, better or worse against lefties? You are better. So that'll be that for Cody. He can sit down and think on how he's lost us this game. Never mind, Ryan Burr decided to be difficult. I believe one of the first things I said in episode 1 is our offense is going to have to be good enough to survive a bullpen implosion every other game. And man, let me tell you, these guys just give up a run every time. All right, suddenly we are losing. I'm going to pinch hit for Gio Urshela. We're going to give Josh Bell the bat to hope, against hope, that this man will hit a home run into the bleachers. He did not, in fact, do such a thing. All right. Come on, Culpepper. Hit hard down the left field line, but they're right there. Mr. Rodriguez. Down he goes. Unless, no. Man, there's something about that ball animation that they changed this year that gets me. All right, Burr, you're going to face Christopher Morel and then get out. He was the one I could count on. If Burr is even struggling, we are in legitimate trouble. But that'll be it for him. We're going to get Justin Toppleware. I'm just going to hit the half inning button. I believe in you, Justin. See, they didn't score. All right. A solo home run ties the game. Let's party. Keishel grounds out. That helps me none. Wallner flies out to right. All right, Trevor Larnach is our last out. I really don't want to get swept by the Marlins. And Larnach hits it deep. Right field gone. Tie ball game. Thank you, thank you. Matapa's at 15 pitches. I'll leave him in. Carantini hit a walk-off home run. Catching job is yours. He did not, in fact, do so. All right. Well, that means 2. These series are going to extra innings. All right. Tapa is going to get Rhys Hoskins, and then I'm making the switch. Please. What is Rhys Hoskins' speed? 35. The defense rests. I'm leaving him in the game. I am a genius. They score the ghost runner, but I don't really care about that because we got the double play. I'm going to bring Cole Sands in to face Otto Lopez. Pops it up. Yeah, if the ghost runner scores, I don't care. The problem is if more than one run scores. We're going to pinch hit here. I'm going to use the last bat on my bench. Royce Lewis, old buddy, old pal, I believe in you. And he hits it deep to right and gone. My belief vindicated on the third pitch. 358 feet. Very good, sir. We walk off the Marlins. Well done. Cody Sands with the 1-out win. He's up to 4 wins on the season as a reliever. Oh, boy. I mean, if you're the Marlins, you got to be so mad you lost. You had 12 hits. They left 19 men on. Oh, boy. But yeah, I think a good outing from Simeon Woods Richardson. He's definitely getting better. 4 of his last 5 starts have been pretty good. I'm happy with him. I think just my main issue is the fact that I fear he has hit his potential, and his potential is like our 5th starter. But hey, we got the win. Huzzah. All right, I'm going to sim game 3. Surely it won't also go to extra innings. Oh, it won't, but we lost 2-7. Larnach get hurt? No. Taj Bradley got popped. Andrew Chafin got popped. His ERA was like at a sub-1. And now 2 out of the last 3 outings he's gotten hit. That hurts. Nothing from our lineup either. Okay. Yeah, now I have a kind of tough decision to make because Austin Martin is back. And granted, he hadn't been doing great when he hit the IL. Defensively, he also wasn't a great second baseman. I am half inclined to send him negative 2.5. Okay, the Gio Urshela second base experiment may kind of be over, but I don't really want to send Culpepper down. Like, He's hitting the ball pretty well. I think the strikeouts are lower than I thought they'd be, which is encouraging. He's hit 4 home runs. I'd rather have Culpepper here. So nah, I think I'm going to give Josh Bell more time to unlock it. I'm going to send Austin Martin on a fake rehab assignment, which is a little unfair to him, but I'd rather give reps to the guys that are up there right now. All right. I am going to sim game 1 of the Brewers series, come what may. Ooh, we lost in 12. We are 0 for 3 when I simmed games today. So the bottom of our lineup had a day. Luke Keeschel went 1 for 7. It's not great. Who got popped? Oh, Rogers had the blown save. Oh, yeah. We were up by 3, and he gave up exactly 3 runs in the 9th. That's hilarious. Sands got hit, and then Prelip allowed his guy to ghost runner to score, and that was that. Well, that sucks. Yeah, that's Rogers' first blown save of the season. To be fair, if you're telling me my closer is going to get a blown save every month and a half, I'd take that. Just sucks that he blew up so bad he gave up 2 home runs and cost us the game. All right. Man, my bullpen has to be on life support right now. Yep. All right. Joe Ryan on the mound for game 2. Jeffers is tired. Caratini is going to get the ball. What I'm going to do? I'm going to give Gio Urshela the day off. Culpepper's going to take second. I'm going to give Emmanuel Rodriguez the day off. Outman can take center. A sneaky part of this that's complicating the whole 2 of my center fielders are injured situation is that James Outman just has refused to hit the baseball. And that makes things very annoying. Maybe he'll hit a solo shot here, though, and all my fears will go away. Or conversely, they'll hit him in the face. He shall swing and miss. Wallner grounds out. I wish there was a way to see in game the record you have, like specifically when just pressing simulate game. Functionally, in the background, there's no difference between what I'm doing now and just hitting sim game. Obviously, players would be different because of subs, bullpen, etc. But functionally, there's no difference. But it'd be nice to know. Ooh, Joe Ryan's getting shelled. Well, guess what, Joe? I don't know if you can see the state of the bullpen behind you, but we just don't have arms, so you're going to need to keep going. And he's giving up another run. That tracks. Dude, you got to give me 4 innings. Thank you. Well, bad news is they're bidding us 5-0. Even worse news is I think we have yet to get a hit. We have yet to get a hit. I mean, listen, unfortunately for Joe Ryan, I'm just going to have to make him get through the inning. There we go. Sal Frelick lined out. Anything for us? Nothing doing. All right. Funderburk is going to warm up. Let's hope. Never mind. I was about to say let's hope and against hope that Joe Ryan could give me 3 quick outs, but he just allowed Andrew Vaughn to tag him into left field. However, we get a clutch double play. Let's see. Blaze Alexander struck out looking. All right. Very good from Joe Ryan there to get me those 3 innings after complete and total calamity. We have a hit. Brooks Lee is aboard. James Outman immediately flies out. as he does. Luke Keeschel, swing and a miss. Down we go. All right, that's it for Joe Ryan. Not a good start for him, but very good that he was able to get me those 3 extra innings to save my bullpen. Cody, just give me the inning. We're okay. I was about to say words to Cody Funderburk that would not have been nice. Anything for us in the 7th? Nope. For those keeping track at home, we have 1 hit. All right, which reliever do I want to throw to the dogs? I think Cole Sands. Sal Frelick walks. Vaughn will be the last batter Cody faces. Struck him out. All right. Cole Sands, I need 2 outs, buddy. All right. He gets me the 2 outs. I'm going to get Chafin warming up. Josh Bell, please. Maybe? Hey, solo shot from Josh Bell, 380 feet. We did not get shut out. And hey, if Josh Bell can start hitting the baseball, I'm feeling so much better about my offense. Culpepper gets aboard. Folks, do we have something here? Okay, relax. Carantini pops it up. Nothing doing there. All right, now I actually will send Culpepper for it. Quit it. All right, Culpepper steals. That ball looked like it was up here in the animation. Perhaps I'm seeing things, but it looked like that was sailing into the outfield. Brooks Lee just swung at a ball in a different zip code. Outman lines out to end that, but we do get on the board for Pride, so that's nice. I'm going to have Sands face Ortiz, and then Chafin comes in. So I'm trying to keep the pitch count of Sands and Chafin relatively low so that their arms don't get eviscerated. Oh, no. 2 on for Chafin already. Aha! Vic Caratini with the throw out. All right, 1 more out. Just strike out Contreras. See? Easy. Clockwork. On the off chance we tie up this ball game, Taylor Rogers is getting ready to roll. Larnick and Royce Lewis are aboard. Josh Bell, does he have 2 home runs in him? He hits it up to center. Not even close. Down we go. Yeah, I mean, Joe Ryan had 1 bad inning. Our offense didn't really have a good one. I'm glad Josh Bell got a home run, but man, we're not looking great. All right, Buxton is eligible to return. So one of the reasons Altman is on the team right now is for chemistry, but I have 2 captains, 2 leaders without him. And just the fundamental problem is he's been terrible. I don't know how he's worth +4. His fielding stats aren't even that great. But I think the question is, would it be better to just have Emmanuel Rodriguez be here as a backup? Which honestly, I think the answer is kind of yes. He's gotten, ignore the game started number here based on the at-bats. It's clearly wrong. He's essentially has about 90 starts in AAA. I think we are going to send Outman to AAA. He is going to have to clear waivers. I imagine he does. And I'm going to keep Emmanuel Rodriguez with the team. And then Buxton returns. And obviously, he becomes our starting center fielder. Rodriguez is going to be our fourth outfielder, which I think is decent enough. Like ratings wise, he's really, really good defensively. I think the issue is just he doesn't seem to be a contact bat, more power based, which isn't the end of the world. However, I have Matt Wallner for that. And unfortunately, we don't do great in the contact department around here. All right, so that's that move done and dusted. Here's a question. No, I imagine the answer to this is no. Would anyone want Josh Bell? He's making too much money for a team to probably say yes. Yeah, no, didn't think so. All right. We move on to game 3 to avoid the sweep. Mick Abel on the mound, Brandon Woodruff staring us down. Matt Wallner is cold. Well, I don't really care. Let's have all right. Let's get a bit crazy. Ryan Jeffers is going to hit fourth. Royce Lewis 5, Giurashella 6, Rodriguez 7, Bell 8, Lee 9. Let's dabble with that and see what happens. I like that Brian Buxton is hot, even though he's been on the IL for like a week and a half. But he remembers how he played before. Get us started, Byron. Well, yeah, that tracks. That does indeed track. All right, but Luke Keeschel and Matt Wallner aboard. Come on, Ryan. He did not, in fact, inspire awe. And Royce Lewis grounds out. Yeah, we need to fix the fact that like Ryan Jeffers, Royce Lewis, James Bell are not hitting well, and then that creates an immense hole in my lineup if all three are playing. A 4-pitch walk to Bryce Terang. Not quite where I want to be in my life, but it's fine. Terang's not doing great so far this year, though. 229 average. Akil Baddoo, Tigers legend. His ratings are actually a lot better than I thought they'd be. He is so much better than this defensively. Whoa. What are you saying there? Come on, Gabe. The fiance's favorite Tigers player was Akil Baddoo, solely because his name was fun to say. But hey, I'm glad he got claimed on waivers. Josh Bell, please. Well, good news, he advanced the runner. Bad news is there's 2 outs now. Brooks Lee walks. All right, Buxton. Oh boy. Oh boy. You got this, Mick. See? I'm not worried at all. Rodriguez is on second. Josh Bell swinging a miss. I need to determine a cutoff point in my head for when I just cut Josh Bell. Oh, Mick's stamina is waning. Very nice defensively there from Royce Lewis. Let's see if he can get Yelich. He could not, in fact, get Yelich. So Brewers are going to take the lead. Because we're a little over a month and a half into the season, and Josh Bell is one of our worst hitters, while also being our DH and making, what is it, 6 million? Yeah, nearly. So it's not great. I'm gonna. Oh boy, Thunderburk's at 0%. What did the AI do? Oh, that's what they did. He, he pitched 7 pitches for me. So the AI the next day, I'm gonna make him pitch 40. Oh brother. Okay, Buxton and Kiesler aboard. Let's go. Matt Wallner, home run. Well, okay, we have to wait for the home run. And they walked him. I'll take that. Double plays in play, but as if Ryan Jeffers will hit the ball. See? Walked. Royce Lewis, bases loaded. Send Woodruff packing. Remember like 20 minutes of real time ago when a similar situation like this happened, except Royce Lewis was safe? Yeah. Benched on the spot. I know that I just complimented him defensively, and it's only whatever it is, the 5th inning. Get him out. Get him out. Rochella swings on a 3-1 pitch and is out. Yep. That tracks. All right. Cody Clemens is going to take third. Mick Abel, I'm going to be honest, buddy. My bullpen is in dire straits. I'm going to need you to strike out an injured Sal Frelick. Ground out is acceptable, but I think now we're in. Yeah, he's at over 100 pitches. All right, David Festa, no problems. There's a problem. It's called Andrew Vaughn. But he gets Baду to ground out. Nothing doing. Emmanuel Rodriguez, what do you got for me? He walked. I'm going to have him run on Contreras. Relax. Fine. Josh Bell hit the ball. Not only does he swing on a 3-1 pitch, but he hits it right into the double play. Fair enough. Brooks Lee strikes out the end of the inning. All right, David Festa, just give me the inning. Dude, I don't have the bullpen for this. Thank you. Come on. Yelich into a double play. Strikeout also works. I mean, Taylor Rogers is literally my only option right now because I don't want to pitch Ryan Burr or Tapa because I'm going to need them for tomorrow. There we go. He strikes out Contreras. Anything for us in the 7th? Solo shot from Byron Buxton. He's back. All right. Decent work from Tapa, but now Taylor Rogers needs to get me 6 outs. Gets me 3 clean. Jared Koenig, not to be confused with the Koenig brothers on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. As Clemens flies out. Well, Emmanuel, you're my last hope for insurance runs. He does hit it up to left field, but that is unfortunately caught. All right. Well, Taylor Rogers is already nearing the red at 22 pitches. Here we go. Akil Baddoo is up first. Swing and a miss. Blaze Alexander hits it into center. I have no other options. So either Taylor Rogers gets out of this or he doesn't. He walks Ortiz. All right, maybe I lied about having no other options. Who do I burn? Tapa. I need it. I need another bullpen arm in the worst way. I can't get over how stupid the schedule is this year in game. Clutch line out there from Justin. Yelich. Dang. Well, that scores him. Oh, it only scored one. Ortiz didn't go home. Oh, no, he did. Never mind, he didn't go home. I thought that said 2 RBI double. I got very confused. All right, Contreras grounds out, but the damage is kind of already done. For those who watched episode 1, I went through the schedule like month by month, and it looks absurdly stupid. Like the there we had 3 days off in the first, I think it was 10 games for whatever reason. I don't know if that's how it is in real life. I hope not. But that led to complete calamity where there's one stretch, I think, where we play 16 games in 17 days. All right, Culpepper, I'm going to need you to get a steal. And he does. Extra innings, honestly, I don't want. So either we walk off, or we're going to lose because I do not have the bullpen for this. Byron Buxton. They walk him. All right, winning run is on first. Angel Zerpa, old friend of the Colorado Rockies rebuild, gets Luke to pop up foul. Please, Matt Wallner. Wild pitch. I'll let him hit. Hey, walk-off home run to left. The achievement spoiled it, but that'll play. Matt Wallner, 403 feet. Wow, we needed that in the worst way. Tapa gets both the win and the blown save. And we beat the Brewers. When is our next day off after this Astros series? Oh, boy. All right. Scouting reports on everybody. Thank you. Thank you. Merrick Houston. How's he doing in Double-A? He's doing pretty good. How's he doing defensively? Oh, he's doing really good defensively in Double-A. All right. I think we might have our future shortstop. The power is irrelevant. I could care less. I know he has 8 home runs in Double-A, but like he has slightly below average power in Double-A. So I imagine the power probably going to be like a 40. I don't much care about that. If he's good defensively, he can hit 1 home run a year for all I care. All right, going into the Houston series, and once again, my bullpen fighting for dear life. Simeon Woods Richardson on the mound. Nobody is tired, which is good. I'm going to give Royce Lewis the day off. Cody Clemens can take third and bat 6th. I'll move Jeffers up in the batting order, let Josh Bell DH. I think I'm at the point where if Josh Bell doesn't turn it around by the end of May, I think I have to cut him loose. Because there's no point. You got this, Simeon. See? Because my argument for making Josh Bell our everyday DH is, 1, he can't really play a position. So he has to DH. And 2, better to make him our DH. If he does well, I can trade him at the deadline because his value will be high because his ratings actually aren't bad. But he's just been struggling mightily. And if you can only DH and you don't hit the baseball, you have no value to me whatsoever. Very nice RBI there for Matt Wallner. We have the lead. Trevor Larnach, what do you got for me, son? Answer, a very simple ground out. I completely lost track of that baseball. Completely. All right. I believe in you, Simeon. See? And to be fair, I kind of do because he's pitching really well as of late. I say that, and immediately two men on, and Jose Altuve sends the ball all the way to the fence. That's what I get. Simeon, I believe in you. All right. 2-1 ball game. Not the end of the world. Solo shot from Brooks Lee. That'll play. Buxton is aboard for Wallner. Swing and a miss. Well, that was anticlimactic, but we do get the run back. Simeon gets me 4, but he's got to be on yeah, he's on 90 pitches. I have to bring him out for the 5th. I don't have the arms to not. Josh Bell, solo shot. Could we have something here? 2 home runs in the last 3 games. Do we have something? Answer probably not, but I will appreciate it as it happens. All right, Simeon, I understand you were dead tired, but I'm going to need you to get Carlos Correa, Jose Altuve, and Isaac Paredes. Well, we have failed at step 1. All right, Altuve goes down. I'm going to let him face Paredes. This could backfire. He walked him. All right, that's it. Connor Prelip, I'm just hitting the half inning button. You got this, Connor. I'm sending him to AAA. Like, the man has an ERA of 7, a whip of 1.8, and a BAPIP of 419. I don't know how. I'm sending him to AAA. Like, what's his stamina at? Not in the. He's still pitching. I don't care. Get out of it. It is so upsetting that Prelip has been this bad. Maybe it's because he's just not a reliever, but I don't think he has the stamina to be a starter. He does not have the stuff to be a starter right now. That's the bigger concern as Luke Keeschel gets it over the head of the left field. That'll play. But yeah, like it's just, oh, it's Sean Bouchard. Ah, yes. Yeah, I thought he was a free agent to start this game. All right, Matt Wallner, 3-run shot, and I give you a contract extension. I know it'd be a 2-run shot, but you see my point. It does not score Luke, though. But I'm not too worried. Only 1 out. See? All right, tie ball game. 6 apiece. Jeffers pops out. I think we have some. I think we're going to have to do some transactions. We actually look at this, man. If you walk Carlos Correa, you know what? Okay, thank God. You know, if that would have gotten down to his credit, he didn't walk him. Gets Altuve to ground out. All right, I'm leaving Connor in to face Paredes. Remember when the Tigers traded him for Austin Meadows? That went great. All right, Ryan Burr coming in. I believe in you. He allowed a 2-shot home run. My belief is waning. Like Ryan Burr struggling is a problem because for most of the season, up until like where we at? Like a week and a half ago, he was one of our best relievers. So if he is regressing, we're really in trouble. He does get me the 7th, though, which is massive. I'm going to have to pitch Cole Sands on barely any any stamina. All right, cool. He didn't have any issues. Meanwhile, my lineup is getting rinsed. Clean 9th also. Very good, sir. All right, down by 2. Cody Clemens against Josh Hader. This is going to go well. You know what? At least he got the bat on the ball. I'll let Josh Bell hit. Pop up. Nothing doing. I think the argument also for getting rid of Josh Bell is very nice from Gio Urshela. It'll make us better defensively no matter what. Because either I move Larnick to DH and our outfield gets better, or I move Gio Urshela to DH and our infield gets better. So there is that aspect as Brooks Lee strikes out to end our fun. Yeah, we lose 8-6. Connor Prelip, I'm sending to AAA. It's just not working. So we're gonna send him to AAA. And I suddenly am in need of a reliever, of which case I don't have that many options in AAA. I think Angel Philippe might be the solution. He's got good stuff, but his control sucks. He would essentially just be another version of Andrew Chafin. Anthony Banda, I have zero interest. Where is... Oh, they have Merriweather in Double-A. That's rough. I think I'm going to call Merriweather back up. Granted, I don't have that much confidence in him, but I'd rather give him one last look. I'll slide him in at long relief, even though his stamina's a 30. I'd rather give him one more look, and then if that fails, then maybe I go Felipe. All right, All-Star voting has begun. I will not vote, but I will wait and see with bated breath where everyone is. All right, let's play game 2 against the Astros. Matt Wallner is tired. He goes to the bench. Rodriguez will take a bat. I'm going to have Josh Bell hit. I'm going to have Josh Bell bat 9th. I'm going doomsday scenario here. Gio Urshela can bat 5th. Man, he is just not developing at second base that well. I thought he would. He's just not. Brooks Lee had a pretty good game yesterday. He is a little tired. What's Gio? Gio's about the same. I lied. Culpepper is going to get the bat. Jeffers bats 5th. Let's try that. And then if it crashes and burns, we know who to blame. Taj Bradley on the mound. Never worried. An achievement for a bronze individual streak. I don't know what streak it was. Let's use our ground out, fly out, strike out. I don't know what streak occurred, but we'll find out after the game. Oh, boy. Nothing 3-3 for either team. You know what, Taj? I believe in you. Clean. We're doing great. Bryon Buxton. Grounds out tragically. Luke Keishel grounds out. I think if we do move off of Bell, then the solution is just Gio Urshela to DH and Austin Martin I call up from AAA. Royce Lewis strikes out to end that. I think that's the simplest and probably best solution. You got this. Sean Bouchard ain't nothing. Throw it home. Yeah, good decision. For a millisecond, I thought that tag animation was Jeffers dropping the baseball, and I was about to cry. Biggio isn't doing anything. Yeah, thank you. Anything for us in the fifth? Culpepper is aboard. Brooks Lee hits it in the center. That's down. Culpepper should have been going on contact. Ain't no way Uperfito makes that ball. Manuel Rodriguez swinging a miss. Josh Bell batting ninth today. Hitting into the fielder's choice. All right. Bradley, I'm going to be honest. I need at least 2 outs. All right, he gets Pena. Can he get Correa? First pitch out. I would love that. I'm not getting it, though, as he hits it off the wall. Brilliant camera view here at Target Field. There we go. We got Altuve swinging. I'll let him face Paredes. Let's do it. The pitch. The feeling of instant regret is washed over me. Man, I should have pulled him. But it's fine. All right, well, down 2-0. The offense has gone ice cold. Merriweather just got me through the 7th, and he's only on 15 pitches. That'll do. Let's get Tapa warming up, especially because this is going to be a full count. And he walked him. I'll let him face Jeremy Pena, and that'll be it. I should have pulled Merriweather earlier. Oh, well. Justin, I believe in you. There we go. Clean inning from him. All right. Brooks Lee is aboard. Yanier Diaz's arm is a 55. I don't think I'm going to pinch hit. Or pinch run, rather. A bulk. Okay. That helps. All right, Emmanuel, let's go. Hits it into left. It's down. Brooks Lee is now on third. I'm going to have Emmanuel try to steal. He's thrown out. Really? 55 arm beats 70 speed. I guess he does only have 45 base running, but his steal's a 50. Come on, Josh. Man. And Buxton struck out too, so I can't be that mad. All right, Justin, I really don't want to have to use Festa. He is on 30 pit, but he's also in the middle of an at-bat. I'm not pulling somebody in the middle of an at-bat. Good thing, too. All right. 2 runs, tie it, and we get nothing. We lose 2-0. Tragic day from our lineup. Only 4 hits, not a single walk. Bradley had a pretty good start, but unfortunately, he gave up 2 runs at the tail end. I left him in a bit too long. Good for Merriweather coming up from AAA. I see. It's an on-base streak from Buxton. So yeah, that does give credence to what I said earlier, where there's no functional difference in the game between me hitting this like finish button and simming the game and me playing it, because his streak ended before the first at bat. So nothing I could have done in that game gets him a hit. So really, the smart thing to do would have been to sub him out immediately. But I had no way of knowing who this streak was for. All right, we are just going to sim game 3. Hopefully, Zebby Matthews can get it done. We win 10-7. Zebby Matthews did not get it done. Funderburk got popped again. His ERA is now a 6. Sands gets to hold. Rogers gets his 13th save. 4-hit day for Royce Lewis. That's huge. Culpepper with 3 hits. I think we got something in Kalen Culpepper. I think we really do, which is good because second base is wide open right now. And he hasn't been great at second, but I think if he can get a little bit better, we'll be in business. Cody Clemens had a pair of hits. Wallner, Royce Lewis had homers. That's big for Royce Lewis. That brought his average up from a 240 to 257. His OPS from a 706 to a 757. This man is in the 8th percentile for walks. Goodness gracious. And hey, we finally have an off day for like the first time in years. All right, so we're 50 games in. Let us take stock of where we're at. So we're 2 games back for the division at 500. It looks like the Tigers and the White Sox are starting to fall back a little bit. Offensive wise, we're top 10 in every category. Batting war, we're a little shaky. Pitching is still the thing that's completely killing us. Hey, we're first in errors. I think lineup wise, we're getting to the point where I just need to make a call on Josh Bell. Like, he's had a pretty good May so far, but the fact that he's needed an 800 OPS month and his OPS is below 700 kind of says all I need to say on that. Because when does Austin Martin's rehab stint up? 13 days left? Okay, so he has time. All right. Okay. Hello, Red Sox. We're going to play game 1, I think, with Joe Ryan, our ace, on the mound. Lots of guys are hot for us, which is good. Yeah, Carantini can get the bat. I'm going to give a day off, too. I'm going to give Urshela the day off. Culpepper can bat 9th. And then... actually, I lied. Let's have Vic Carantini catch, bat 6th, Josh Bell, DH, throwing him down to 8th. And I have an entirely ready and fit bullpen. Look at this. Isn't it beautiful? For the first time in literally a month. And I wish I was joking on that. As Larnick is aboard. Let's go. Nothing doing the tragic ground out. You got this, Joe. Oh, he did not. Red Sox take the lead 2-0. Josh Bell's response sends a ball to the warning track. That might be a triple. And I say that acknowledging Josh Bell's speed. Nah, he stayed at second. I wonder if a quicker player gets a triple there. Because that is about as into the gap as you can get in ballparks. All right, Buxton moves Bell. We're going to need Luke Keeschel to get us something here. He does not. Leadoff double, can't score him. That tracks. What season am I in? Mayday and transaction season? Oh, we're still in season 1. I take things pretty slow. Major transactions, not much. I made a handful of free agent signings prior to the season, and some of those guys have played a little, especially in the bullpen. Other than that, nothing too great. More prospects have played, but that's mainly because like 4 of my starters have gotten hurt for periods of time. And then Walker Jenkins got hurt, so, you know. The luck hasn't quite been there. We just love not advancing the leadoff hitters. Nah, that's caught. All right, Joe Ryan, I'm gonna need you to give me the fifth. I believe in him. It's Roman Anthony to pop up. That helps. And Abreu grounds out. All right. Again, Joe Ryan has one bad inning. The rest of his starts are great, but it's that one inning. Can you give me the sixth? Yes, he does. Good man. We'll bring on Chafin for the seventh. All right, Brooks Lee and Josh Bell are aboard. I am going to pinch run for Josh Bell. We'll get Emmanuel Rodriguez in there. And then if Culpepper goes out, we're double stealing. Hits it into center. That's down. I am not running average, normal. I lose that trade. All right, Buxton, bases loaded. Hits it up to left. That's caught. Does not score. Brooks Lee. Luke Keeschel into center. Easily done. That should score 2, maybe even 3 if we're feeling bold. And we are. The lead is ours. Thank you, Luke. You're my favorite. Matt Wallner wants to get involved, and it's a 2-run shot to center. That'll play. 417 feet. Keep in mind, that implies that Josh Bell could not get a triple on a ball that went probably 430 feet. Just so we're all clear of what that means. Oh, boy. All right. Down goes Larnick. Yeah, that's going to be it for Joe Ryan. I know he's still in the green, but I'm not risking it. We'll see if Chafin can get me the 7th. Andrew, this is not the time. Thank you. All right, Roman Anthony grounds out. We're going to bring on Sands for the 8th. Ooh, runners at the corners. Tell me more. Brooks Lee gets it down in right. Very nice. All right, Emmanuel Rodriguez. Come on, buddy. Yeah, I think prospect-wise, I don't think his bat is ready, which we kind of knew. And he's only here for like a few more weeks longer. There we go, Culpepper. Kalen Culpepper is without question the surprise of the season. Like, the man in less than 100 plate appearances has 26 hits, 5 homers, 842 OPS, holding up defensively. Happy with him. Byron, if you strike out one more time, I can't be held responsible for what I say. All right, well, we don't get that. Since Cole Sands is tiring. Okay, yeah. It's no longer a save situation, so I'm changing plan anyway. Let's get Merriweather warming up. I'll let Chafin face Abreu and Casas, and then I'm pulling him. Oh, Abreu hits it all the way to the stands. Well, that's fair. Can he get Casas at least? Yes, he can. All right. That's it for Chafin. Merriweather clean the rest of the way. Nothing doing for us in the 9th. I'm going to get Taylor Rogers warming up in case there's trouble. No trouble at all. We get the win. Very nice. 7-3. The bottom of our lineup, crisp, including Josh Bell, which is good for him. All right, we're going to sim Game 2 with Mick Abel on the mound. We win it 4-1. Very good. Luke Keeschel, Royce Lewis, Brooks Lee, and Ryan Jeff. We scored 4 runs off of 4 solo shots. Oh, this game can be very funny sometimes. Pretty good start from Mick Abel, but again, like, yeah, he has not gone more than 5 1/3 the whole season. Which, I mean, his stamina is a 45, so it's not unexpected. But man, other than that, again, I think our prospect call ups have more or less gone well. It's everything else that's a problem. What other relievers came in? Festa got the win, Sands the hold, Rogers the save. All right. All stars. Zach McKinstry. Wow. He looks really good in game. That's crazy. Where do they have him playing? Second base, a bit of short. Hey, listen, if he does that one in real life, I'll be over the moon. I don't think he will. All right, so Byron Buxton is number 1 at center field. That is it for the hitters. Nothing for the relievers. How many saves does Will Vest have? 7. You're telling me with a straight face that 7 save, 284 ERA Will Vest is getting nods over 14, man. Let me actually check the standings on, or not standings, statistics. Pitching leaders for saves, please. 18, Matt Strom of the Royals. We're tied for 5th, technically 4th. Not too bad. What's the inning difference? We're at 22, 25, 22, 21, 22, and then Strom's at 21. So inning-wise, we're okay with him. Yeah, I think Taylor Rogers as closer is certainly working out. It's going to hurt when I have to trade him in 2 months, but for now, it's going pretty well. Let us sim the finale of the Red Sox series. We win it 11-6. That'll do. An insane amount of doubles were had, but not a single home run. 3 errors. Good job, guys. Yeah, Simeon got popped a bit. Julian Merriweather has done pretty well so far. Again, immensely small sample size. But it's looking like the stuff plays. Burr gets a hold. Tapa gets nothing. Urshela had 4 hits. I hope we can find a team to take Gio Urshela. My concern is because his overall potential is so low, it's a 40, that no one will take him regardless of how well he's hitting the ball. The fact that he's negative defensively at second is also not really helping things. It looks like I think we've turned a corner with Josh Bell. I think we've officially turned that corner. Which is really good to see. I'm still a little bit worried about some of my other guys, but I think we're looking okay there. All right, so no one claimed. Why does this look messed up? Did I mess this up? I probably did, let's be frank. No one claimed James Outman, so he's just going to go to AAA. He's very unhappy. I get it. But unfortunately, he's good defensively, don't get me wrong, but right now I'd rather give the at-bats to Emmanuel Rodriguez to see how the bat plays. Right now, the answer is it plays terribly. I should not give him any at-bats ever. But, we need to find that out somehow. All right, we're all done on scouting the prospects. So let us clear the filter. So right now, of the 50 potentials and above, we're high on most of them, still average on quite a few. Whoops. Let's change that. Between 50 and 55, please. Realized I was looking at all batters. That's my mistake. All right, let's get a scouting report on those 94. I'm sure there are more efficient ways of scouting this, but that's all I can think of. All right. What series do we have now? We have 4-gamer against the White Sox and then 3 against the Pirates. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna get through the White Sox. I think I'm gonna sim the first 2 games against the White Sox and then go from there. We'll sim game 1. All right, we win it 6-3. Cody Clemens with a pair of hits and a homer. Brooks Lee with a homer. Brooks Lee quietly. He's got 7 homers, for a shortstop. Could be worse. Taj Bradley got hit a bit. Yeah, that's a sneaky problem this season. Like Joe Ryan overall has been really good. Don't ignore the ERA. The BABIP is a 281. The WHIP's a 105. He's doing what's his expected ERA? His expected ERA is a 2.9. So Joe Ryan's been good. Mick Abel has been good since we called him up. But Taj Bradley, very inconsistent. His expected ERA is a 3.4, which isn't, as bad as it is now, but it's not good. Zebby Matthews, very hot and cold. I have a fear that Zebby Matthews might be my first sacrifice to improve my rotation. We'll see how he does against the White Sox. Oh, brother. Well, he didn't do well. 3.2, gave up 8 hits, 5 runs. Ryan Burr got popped again. What is his ERA in May? 4.9. Yep. That's my free agent signing right there. Carantini got a pair of hits. Keisho got a pair of hits. I got to get Larnach out of the outfield. Means, unfortunately, Josh Bell, your time might come soon. Now that he's putting up respectable offensive numbers, does anyone want him? Oh, good. The Angels want to give me Jorge Slayer. How much money would I lose in that? Yeah, 4.7. You know what, Angels? I'll honestly pass. How many homers does he got? 4? Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. What I might do, let's take a quick gander of the trade block. See if there's anything enticing. Usually there's not. I mean, Nicky Lopez is like a utility infielder, wouldn't be the worst idea in the world. However, he's not hitting for contact at Coors Field. I feel like that rests my case. What are Luke's defensive ratings? They're not bad. They're not good. He's a better outfielder than he is an infielder. I believe that is correct. Career fielding stats doesn't tell you. Miners post this. I have him at first base because I have no one else that can play first base, and I'd like it if he can just stick there long term. That's why I have him. He's not doing great offensively this year, but It's fine. I will ignore this for the time being. Here's a question. Diamondbacks, they don't have that many offensive needs. A's, similarly. Actually, hey, White Sox, I know I'm beating you right now, but like Josh Bell? Actually, let's do the smart thing here. Cool. Now he actually has positional value. What was the Diamondbacks? They're green. Does anyone need a first baseman? Guardians, I've seen how you constructed your lineup. Ooh, Rockies. How's Cole Carrick rated in this game? I mean, he's not bad. 90 speed. I mean, I know I'm going to request a scouting report solely to see what the speed number actually is. Charlie Condon, how's he doing? Tell me, is the AI putting him at first? Yeah, a bit. He was great in my Rockies rebuild last year. Ashley Andahar, what a lad. He was really good. I don't know if the Rockies are going to have anything that's going to move me. I wouldn't hate McCade Brown. Actually, let's just. Hey, Rockies, I know you have the worst bullpen in baseball, but like, they do have Wellington Herrera, who I like a lot. If I threw in Josh Bell, no, okay, no one wants Josh Bell. That's just what I'm running into. All right, let us sim game 3 of the White Sox series, and then I'll play game 4. Oh, we lost 3-4. Not great. We only had 5 hits the whole day, 11 Ks. That's a yikes. Once again, with Joe Ryan, he has 1 bad inning per start. And the simple question is whether or not you can survive that inning. I've also realized Cole Carrick is going to be all the way down here at 92. It's fine. All right, let's play the finale against the White Sox. Larnick and Byron Buxton are tired. How do I want to do this? I think Rodriguez can lead off and take center. Uh, Cody Clemens, yeah, is decent in left. So he'll take left. I'm going to move Luke down in the batting order as an experiment. I'm going to swap him and Gio. Gio bats second, Luke will bat seventh. I'll do that. All right, Mick Abel on the mound for us. Anthony K for the White Sox. I refuse to lose the series against the White Sox. It would hurt my brain. Can't be done. No, I am not sending Gio Urshela with his 35 speed. Would be kind of funny. Jeffers K's. And in waltzes Gio on the wild pitch. Very good. Thank you, Royce. If no one's got me, Royce Lewis has got me. Ooh, how's Murakami done this year? Oh, no. Not great. I mean, 8 home runs isn't bad. He has 31 walks. That'll play. How's he doing defensively? Oh, negative zone rating at first and 5 errors. Yikes. All right. Well, let the record show. At one point, we had the lead. Runners at the corners for Gio. Let's party. Oh, not the error. Not the error. Chase it short. That's tough. On the grounds out. Listen, we're averaging a run per inning. I will take that and like it. Can we keep the train going with Brooks Lee? No, we cannot. All right. You got this, Mick. No, the White Sox are on the board. There we go. Gio and Wallner aboard for Ryan Jeffers, who walks. Bases loaded. Royce Lewis. Come on. Hits it into center. That's down. That should score. Wow. What's Matt Wallner's speed? 40. Okay, never mind. And Luke hits in to the fielder's choice. Not great. Hashtag analysis. Brooks Lee hits it to right. Easily caught by the man. Ryan Jeffers does not make it home. And Josh Bell strikes out. Bases loaded, no outs. You get one run. Not good. Mick Abel is also getting popped. Yeah, I think this start is quickly coming to an end. Nick Martini's teeing off on him. All right, tie game, 3 apiece. All right. He gets Antanashi to end the inning. Uh-oh. Well, he has back spasms, which doesn't hurt his throwing. So it's not the worst outcome imaginable. All right. Cody and Emmanuel are aboard. Maybe I have something here with this lineup configuration. See, my runners are capable of taking the extra base. Who knew? Who knew as Matt Wallner goes down looking. And Jeffers grounds out. Once again, we have runners in scoring position. We cannot score them. All right, Julian, give me the 6th. Julian, I don't have a lot of arms right now. There we go. We get Benintendi. Man, he is not doing well for himself. Can he get Chase? Yes, sir. Julian Merriweather. We sent him down like 1 week into the season. He's doing quite well. Back up here. I will let him face Nick Martini. Then I'll pull him. Struck him out. Very good. 2 innings, 1 hit, 5 Ks. That'll play. Justin, get out of the inning. Thank you. Josh Bell is aboard. Let me pinch run here. Culpepper is going to come in. I know there's already 2 outs, but I might need the speed. I did not, in fact, need the speed as Urshela grounds out. All right, Taylor Rogers is going to warm up. Extra innings here would be less than ideal, which is good because Kyle Teal just hit a ball all the way to the wall. Never forget, in my Rockies rebuild last season, the Red Sox reacquired Kyle Teal like 5 years into the save for a prospect haul. Also, the fact that Kyle Teal just got thrown out going to third is hilarious. All right, he gets Baldwin. I will let him face Benintendi. This could backfire. Pops it up, first base, got him. Very nice work from Justin. Now, we just need to score a run. Royce Lewis and Luke Keeschel are aboard. Brooks Lee Hits it into left. That's caught. And the dream is dead. We go to the bottom of the ninth. Thank you, Justin, for your service. Taylor Rogers will take over. Uh-oh. Chase is on second. Curtis Mead. Over the second baseman. And that is not ball game. He held up at third. Okay. Double play gets us out of this. Acuna hits it to third. No throw. Yikes. Imagine not throwing in the bottom of the ninth. Oh, boy. Well, we lost the series to the White Sox, which is grim. Mick Abel didn't do great. Rogers, unfortunately, gave up a run, took his first loss of the season. Lineup didn't do too bad. We just didn't score the runners that we had, which is in fact a problem. All right, we are going to sim game one of the Pirates series. We lose it 2-6. Simeon gets popped. The AI made Festa pitch 40s. This man's stamina has to go up to like a 45 in the offseason. He's out here making starts out of the bullpen. Quite simply. All right, let us play game two with Taj Bradley on the mound. We'll sim game three, and then that will be it for today. Oh boy, my whole infield is tired. All right. Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty easy fix. So Carantini to catch. Culpepper takes second. Cody Clemens takes third. I want to give one of my outfielders the day off also. Buxton's at 100. Whoops. You're not an outfielder. Wallner's at 100. Larnick is at 99. Good enough for me. Emmanuel Rodriguez, you can bat. I'll have him bat ninth. Vic Carantini can take fourth spot. All right, Taj Bradley against Jose Urquidy. I did not know he was on the Padres. Look at him dealing. Yeah, the Tigers hilariously signed him to a contract last season. The whole season, people were like, oh, Jose Urquidy is going to be our fifth starter at the end of the year. And then he got shelled out of the bullpen. And we're like, well, that was useless. Nothing for the Pirates in the first. They do get a run in the second. But I have Byron Buxton. Nope. All right. Taj, just get out of the inning. Thank you. All right. Runners at the corners for Caratini, who hits what? The ball there took a path. There was quite the wind. I thought it wasn't even going to hit the pitcher's mound, and it gets caught at first. Speaking of getting caught, Josh Bell's sac fly is caught. Ryan O'Hearn got injured. Things are happening, folks. Culpepper flies out. To end that fun, can you give me the fourth, Bradley? It's not looking like you can. The Joey Bart quick K helps. Connor Griffin. Oh, I need to look. Did he start in the majors? Connor Griffin? No. He played 2 games in AAA. Sure, that was definitely necessary. How's he looking defensively? Oh, not good. 4 errors. Negative 2.5 zone rating. You, sir, are an outfielder. Maybe if you want to play him at second, but that feels a little overkill. All right. Looks like it's going to be a pretty long day for the bullpen because I don't think Bradley will get me anything in the 5th. There we go, Buxton. He's rediscovered himself. The ball is deep, average, normal. Surely we win this. No. What's the point of the ball being deep? Because normal and normal arm, or whatever, is average speed, normal arm, or vice versa, whatever. But normal and average mean the exact same thing. I know he was safe. The animation made it look like he was out, and so that's why I started monologuing, but he was indeed safe. Bases loaded, Matt Waldner to the moon. Or the world's most depressing double play. All right, Ryan Burr is going to come in. Oh, boy. Oh, he gave up 2 runs. Yeah, I think, unfortunately, Ryan Burr is regressing to the mean after his hot start to the season. And I was so happy about my marquee free agent signing. It is not come to pass. We're going to get Chafin for the 7th. Andrew, get out of the inning. That's what I kind of figured. All right, Cody Funderburk is going to come in to clean up the mess. Thank you, Cody. All right, it gets me the 8-2, and that I think will be that. Chafin got destroyed. I can't stress enough that for like half the season thus far, his ERA was like a 1.1. Like he got it down in April, and in May he's just gotten shellacked. Yeah, I fear Andrew Chafin might be a cut candidate. But again, our offense didn't do much. Brooks, Lee, and Luke were the only 2 guys with multiple hits. We just fundamentally don't have a starter who can go deep into games. Because Taj Bradley, Zebby Matthews, yeah, they're all averaging about 5 innings a start. Joe Ryan is averaging a touch better. But Bradley, Matthews, Simeon are all worse. And that is part of why our bullpen is just in tatters every day. All right, All-Star voting updates. Any Twins? Buxton is still number 1 in center field. That is it. That list is down to 60 names. All right, let's sim the finale against the Pirates. See how we do. Lost 2-3. Man, that month took a turn, eh? That again did it. Like outside of the sweep of the Reds, we didn't win a single series for the second half of the month. Lost 2-1 against the Marlins, the Brewers, the Astros, swept by the Pirates, and lost 3 out of 4 to the White Sox. May was not our month. Not our month at all. We lose 2-3. Ryan Burr got hit again. 3-hit day for Royce Lewis. I think he had a good May. Yeah, he had a really good May. The good news is Royce Lewis, similar other batters are starting to turn the corner there, but yeah, it's not looking great. Ooh, Eduardo. Oh, all right. AAA. I've seen enough. Get him to St. Paul. He's 19 years old. He's 19 years old. I'm throwing him in AAA. How many catchers does that give me in AAA? 2. Who that? Huh? I'm not going to question it. I feel like I should, but I'm not. All right. So overall, not a good month. We drop to 2 games below 500. We're still only 3.5 games back of the division. So we can at least take solace in that. Walker Jenkins gets back in 2 weeks, which is good. So we'll be at full strength outfield wise in a bit. And we have a lot of divisional series coming up. I think June I will get through quicker, i.e., I'll do some games off stream. Um, that way we can get into July because July, you know, the meat of it is the player draft and then the deadline, in which we have a lot of divisional series coming up. 3 game set against the White Sox, the Tigers, 4 against the Royals. July, we play the Guardians twice, the Royals to close. So we're going to have some work to do. But overall, I think we're in an okay position. I am still very worried about our pitching staff. So I think if we are going to try to make a run at the division, we're going to need to get probably at least 2 more upgrades in the bullpen, maybe even 2 different starters, get Zed Matthews out of there, get Simeon Woods Richardson out of there, and figure something out. But that is it for this episode. Thank you all for watching. Going to be a little break in episodes, traveling for the weekend, and then my work schedule is going to get really weird now that the baseball season starts, and I have to start working random Tuesday and Friday night. So we'll see what happens there. But I thank you all for watching. See you next time.